All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. It's time to do another review, so say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powdered Toast Man, TV Log, and let's get started. Today we have another in the recent, whoa, look at that upside down. The recent series of Damn Designs, Adrian's budget knives. He's had 4 of them out. You know we already reviewed the Cerberus, and this is the Invictus. In blue G10. Look at that. I can't even see apparently. But yeah, so this is the second of the 4 that I've gotten to see. As you know, if I can get it out of my pocket, oh, look, wrong thing. The Fenrir, I believe it's called, came in the other day. And this one is in black. And we're going to leave this here to talk about it a little bit just for some comparison's sake. So this is, as I said, the Invictus. And guys, this is pretty much probably going to be my favorite of the 4. Now, I've not gotten to see the Hades yet, but that blade shape is a little different for me and not one of my favorites. And while I love the Cerberus, I really dig the handle shape on this guy. Now, it is still a good thick handle, G10 textured, nice texture. Love the pivot, Adrian, very nice. Love the fact that you have this nice rolled off, contoured G10. You do have some chamfering to keep it from being sharp on your hand. Nice cutout here to get into the lock bar. It is a liner lock and just really good. Now, you have the satin finish on this one. Hang on, I'm going to wipe that off a little bit. Although I think it's tape goo from opening stuff, but yeah, I got most of it off. So nice satin finish. Now, there's been a lot of talk on these because apparently everybody really likes stonewash. Now, one of the reasons I left this guy out is to show you the stonewash on the Fenrir here. It is cool. It is beautiful, but I also think this satin isn't getting enough credit. The stonewash is really cool, but the satin is good too. So I don't know. Again, would I prefer the stonewash? Probably. So the way he's doing it, guys, if you get a black or an OD green model on Amazon, then you get the stonewash blade. And if you get the blue or the jade, you get the satin finish. So, it is what it is. Maybe if with a bunch of requests down the road, maybe he'd make a blue one in stonewash because that's what I've heard a lot of people talking about. Who knows? But this blade shape is, oh, man, just a classic drop point. Just beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. And again, no billboarding on this side except that D2 mark right there for the steel. And on this side, you have his logo, which, by the way, didn't really mention. It comes in this box here as the plastic bag and the troll poison. And then, obviously, a nice little cloth there, cleaning cloth, which I could probably use right now. But there you go. Really nice logo there. Dig Adrian's style. It's just a really good, his design language is great. Now, this came to me via the Apex Pass Around group. Thank you, David. Thank you, Adrian, for sending it to the group. And somebody, and I think it might have been Tier 1 Gear Reviews, put this little lanyard on. This one is extremely deep carry, guys. It is, and again, if we put it next to, and I'm just going to close this guy so I don't cut myself here. If you put it next to the Fenrir, which is also very deep carry, this one is even more deep carry. It is super deep carry, I would call it. So I think that was his way of being able to get it out of his pocket a little bit easier. I have found that if I put my fingers right here on those 2 holes, I can pull it out just fine using the clip, but to each their own. Great back spacer, nice jimping there, good jimping on the blade, and like I said, just a nice wide, but not too wide, piece of blade stock here to get your thumb out there, have a nice landing pad. Now, it does taper toward the tip, which is fine. Again, probably don't want to be prying with that guy, not that you should be doing that with your knives anyway. Does have a sharpening choil, not a finger choil. And you know what? Nice flat spot on the flipper tab. So if you wanted to kind of get out here in a pinch grip, you could. And it works just fine. Now, this one has a flipper tab that sticks out pretty good. I would still call it low profile, but man, I was noticing on the Fenrir, look at that, guys, really low profile flipper tab. We'll talk more about that one during its review. But this one has plenty of room for your finger to land. And again, Adrian, the detent is great. My understanding is, oh, and by the way, the action, $50 knife, guys. These are $50 on Amazon. People have still been saying they're out, but I think they're on their way back in for another run. It depends on which one you're looking at, I believe. $50, great handle, great blade, awesome action. Like I said, let me see if I can fail it. No, you're just not going to, guys. The detent. Yeah, okay. All right, I was able to fail it, but I really had to try. If you just barely even mean to open this, it's going to open. So just really great. Nice access to the lock bar there. Look at that. Really, really good. Nice and easy on that. The centering on this one. Again, by the way, if I didn't say it, I think I did. These are, I believe, made by Kubi. And just really well done. The lockup, probably 25 to 30 there. Just a great knife. Now, as far as specs, this one is 4 millimeters on the blade thickness. The blade length is 3.42, so just under 3.5. The handle length is 4.86, and the total open length is 8 inches. So it's an 8-inch long knife. So it's definitely not a small knife. Definitely not a huge knife. It's about the right size for me. It is 5.3 ounces. Now, he chose not to do any skeleton. Well, wait a minute. There is some skeletonization on this one. I'm sorry. I don't know. I've seen so many knives, I think I just got confused. But so there is some skeletonization, but it's a bigger knife, guys. Does the 5 ounces bother me? Not in the least bit. I said the same thing on the Invictus. It doesn't feel big in the pocket. It doesn't feel heavy in the pocket. And as you can see, well, if I hold it the right way for a righty here, and it is reversible for you lefties, it just carries nice and slender in the pocket, even more so than the Cerberus, because the Cerberus is a little fatter, taller, I should say. So there you go. The Damned Designs Invictus. This is my favorite of the four, and I think you can see why. And again, by the way, no hot spots for me. The pocket clip is not a hot spot. Everything fits really, I mean, it is glorious on that grip and on this grip. Just really nice, and if you want to pinch it, you can get up here. I really, really dig this knife. So I'm going to be getting one because it's $50. I just have 12 other things I want to do first. So hopefully he'll keep stocking these as time goes by. And I know there's more coming as well. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And give me some comments on what you think of this knife and all of the ones he's coming out with. We'll go into more depth on the Fenrir here shortly on its review. But spoiler, I like it a lot. So yeah, so that'll be all three of the flipper designs. And then I think the Hades is a thumb stud. So there you go, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so because we're just rocking and rolling here thanks to you. And guys, thanks so much for watching the Knives Fast channel.